Hi, welcome to Kim's Kitchen and the Real Women of Philadelphia Cream Cheese channel. I'm your host, Kim Doyle-Willie, and today we're going to be making creamy shrimp campacho in tomato shells. We're going to move right on over to the stove. I've taken a heavy skillet. I put it on medium heat. In this skillet, I've put 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of Italian dressing. Also in here is 1 tablespoon of lime juice. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic that I've already minced up for us. Then we're going to add about a teaspoon, of fresh ground black pepper into this. Now, previous to this, I have already prepared 1 pound of medium shrimp. They're about a 31 to 40 count. I would have preferred to use a larger shrimp, but these were on sale at $4.99 a pound yesterday, and I decided to go with it. So you see, I'm just stirring this up. I've already chopped the shrimp up, so I'm going to put that chopped shrimp in there and start cooking it. But I've also cleaned and deveined 6 shrimp that we're going to use for decoration later. So we're going to go ahead and put those in the oil and butter and garlic and lime juice mixture as well. Okay, we're going to let that just sizzle a little bit at a medium heat. It'll only take about 2 to 3 minutes until they're pink to golden brown. Next, though, we're going to start making the Campacho sauce. I wanted to tell you a little bit. Campacho is a word that doesn't exist till I came along. I Googled it yesterday and it doesn't exist. The way I came up with this idea, somebody told me about a friend that last Easter Sunday built a shrimp cocktail in a hollowed out tomato, and I thought, oh, that's a really cool idea. So that's what started this idea. Then I realized I love campachana, it's called. It's a Mexican campachana. It can be served hot or cold. Basically, it's a seafood cocktail with about 7 kinds of seafood. Today, I've chosen to just use shrimp. When they serve the cocktail, they usually serve it in a goblet on a plate, and they have chopped avocado, chopped onion, chopped cilantro at the base, so the person can flavor the food themselves. And then what I did was I thought about gazpacho, and it's always served cold, and how it has chopped vegetables. So you'll see what we're going to do with this and how I actually combine the two. I used to make a gazpacho and mix mayonnaise with eggs to make it thicker for vegetarians. But in this, I decided that Philadelphia cream cheese would be the perfect thing. It lends great flavor, and it makes this into a really sophisticated dish with fresh flavors. Now when they're not able to go out with the low economy right now, they're choosing to eat it more at home, and this provides you a great little gourmet fast meal. This can all be made in under half an hour. First, I'm taking half a cup of chili sauce. Now it's just a glorified ketchup, spicy ketchup basically. It's a little sweet. Then I'm going to mix in 8 ounces of the garden vegetable Philadelphia cream cheese. I chose to use this instead of a regular cream cheese because normally I would make this dish with a V8 juice or a vegetable juice. But I decided to use Clamato juice instead because it's got the clam and tomato. And I decided, well, if I use the vegetarian cream cheese, then I'll be able to have the vegetable flavor I need, and I've got the clam juice I need. Now I'm just mixing that chili up with the softened. I should mention I softened that 8-ounce container of garden cream cheese. I just put it out in the morning so it's room temperature. And then I just beat it up. Normally I do this with a fork, but I miscalculated and put my fork over there today. You don't have to worry about too much of the lumps. It's always nice to get a little lump of cream cheese in your stuff. Then I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of lime juice to this. In here, I have 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. This is chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. Now, this chipotle peppers, I'm going to add a tablespoon. Or you can go lighter if you don't like spicy food, because this is fairly spicy. Chipotle peppers, it's pronounced chipotle. They are jalapeno peppers that are smoked and then stored in what's called an adobo sauce, which is tomato, garlic, onion, salt. Usually there's a little bit of cumin and ground oregano in it. Some people put brown sugar in it to take the bitterness out. I add in 1/2 a cup of the Clamato juice. The Aztecs, back in their day, used to find that they grew lots of jalapenos, but because they were so thick, they were hard to store because they rotted too fast. So they began smoking them with their meats, and then they would marinate them to bring them back to life with the tomatoes and stuff. Got that all mixed together. We're just going to let that sit. We're going to let our shrimp cook a little bit more. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes. They're starting to turn pink. I like them just a little golden brown. There's those 6 that I've saved for decoration. Oh, they smell great. The garlic, the salad dressing, the butter. There's that other 6th one. See, they're almost done. So I think, actually, they are done. What we're going to do really quick is just take a slotted spoon, move this into this bowl. I'm going to take my 6 that I've got reserved for our decoration out of here and put them aside. 2, 4, and there's 6. And now we'll go ahead and turn this off. See that, how fast that was? Just in the time I'm talking to you and mixing that mixture. Now we're going to just take this out of here. Put that to the side, let it cool just a little bit. And we're going to take this, the pan drippings and all the ooey gooey goodness out of there. We're just going to take a child cheater spatula and scoop it on into our mixture here so we've got all the ultimate flavor. We're going to stir this up, integrate it in, and just let both of these things sit. And now I'm going to show you how to cut a couple of things, and then we're going to be ready to assemble our plate. It's that easy. We're back here at the main table. I've already prepared 1 cup of diced red onion, 1 cup of diced cilantro, 6 lime wedges I've prepared, 1 avocado diced up. I'm going to dice another jalapeno, but I've got 2 jalapenos. They're going to equal about 1/3 of a cup of diced jalapeno. I've got 1 cucumber diced up, and then I've got my shrimp and everything else. Let's go ahead and start with the jalapenos since these gloves are making my hands hot, but I like using them because I know sure as heck I would rub my eyes. I start by cutting that jalapeno lengthways. Then I just take a simple teaspoon and I score down here to empty out those veins and the seeds. A lot of times I'll use the seeds. They add a lot of extra spice. But in this particular dish, we're just going to do it this way. So now we'll just dice up these jalapenos. Just sliver them up like that. And we're about done with that. See, nice dice. There we go. Jalapenos done. Okay, so now we're ready to plate it up. I've kind of set it up in case you want to do a buffet style. I've filled the tomato cups 2/3 full with the Campacho sauce and then equally divided the chopped shrimp that we cooked between the tomato shells. However, I am going to do 1 last tomato shell. You'll see why I did it in the measuring cup. It makes it so easy to just pour it in there. I'm going to take the rest of the shrimp here that I have divided for this one and put it in the top so it's kind of overflowing. And one kind of just pop over the edge there, over-ambitious little chopped shrimp that it is. I'm going to take one of my whole shrimp and just put it off the side so you can see how beautiful that is. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take and put a tablespoon, if you were going to plate this individually, I would take a tablespoon of avocado, I would take a tablespoon of chopped onion at the base. We want to take some chopped cucumber, like this. A little cilantro. Should have a little extra spoon here. Then we're going to put some chopped tomato on there. We're going to take a little bit of pepper. I put a little teaspoon in there so that you can put the pepper right up here in the front. People can just flavor it too and spice it up the way that they want. And that's quite beautiful. Then I'm going to put a few tortilla chips here at the back. It tastes delicious to have it with the tortilla chips. I serve it with a soup spoon. I'm going to put a little lime wedge right there so it looks pretty and they can spray a lime over it. Then I thought I'd just take a little bit of a colorful napkin here. Let's clean that off a little bit. And there you have it. Creamy shrimp Campacho in a tomato shell. And so thank you today for coming to Kim's Kitchen and spending some time with me. Remember to use your cream cheese. Making food creates community. Go out there and share yours.